Okay. This is Coach Dahl. He is the head baseball coach at Southside High School. Why did you choose this profession?
Well, when I was young, I wanted to be a pro baseball player, but obviously that didn't pan out. So I wanted to give back to the profession that I loved, and always loved sports and baseball. So, I thought, what could I do? And plus, it's something you love. So I've always heard, do something you like and you won't have to work. So that's kind of how I got into it.
How long have you worked in this field?
Probably about 20 years.
Dang, that's a long time.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to someone like me that's just like starting out coaching?
Well, be ready to work. When you don't go do your student teaching, you got to treat that like a job, and just, whatever they want you to do, go do it, and look for work and look to help, and they see that and they'll notice it, and that's really a key to getting started off, because they're going to give you, if you can't, there could possibly be a job there, or, they're going to be the ones that give you a reference. So if you mess that up, that's really no good, because all your first job will come and they're going to check out where you student taught and what kind of worker you were. So I would say definitely do that and put your all into it, and that's going to get you jumped into getting a job.
Did you student teach here?
No, I student taught at Northwood Junior High in Jacksonville.
So was it hard to find a job?
I ended up getting one, but I finished off. I was messed up where I finished at Christmas time. So when I finished at Christmas, it's hard to get a job right in the middle of the year. So I did get a job there as working in a different department, and then I volunteered baseball, and then one opened up. So
what do you think, like, the qualities that set you apart when you were looking for a job? What do you think you had some of those?
Well, for me, I had a lot of experience doing different things, so that was definitely a plus when I applied for the job. I had a lot of different experiences and jobs, and I worked during college, so I did that. Baseball, I played college baseball, so that helped in getting a baseball job.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think sets you apart from other coaches?
Well, my first job, if you're asking in that way, it was for a baseball job, and having played college baseball and loving it, and also, I didn't mind. I told them I would try and work on the summer program and do that, and just willingness to work and try and build the program, and that's what they were looking for at the time.
So what qualities do you have that you think makes you a good coach?
Well, there's all kinds of coaches. I'm a little more, I'm laid back. I do get mad. I do kind of get a little into it when I'm coaching baseball, but, I try and keep a head on my shoulders and keep people calm, and you got to have a sense about planning ahead. You got to be organized. You got to think, skills and all that stuff, plan a good planner. You got to be a people person. You got to be likable. You also got to have knowledge of the sport, willingness to work. There's just, a lot of things that go into it. Coaches are kind of, they're like any other profession. They're kind of like they're called to do it. You kind of know it's a thing, and you just really want to do it and
you just have like the talent, the natural talent.
Yeah.
So how do you think your season's going to go this year?
I think we're going to be decent. We're going to be young, but I think we're going to be competitive. But I started a junior high program here, and we've been undefeated for 3 years straight.
That's really good.
Yeah, so those guys are coming up. The oldest ones on those undefeated teams are juniors now. There's about 3 off that, and and then 2 more on freshmen, and then there's a big 9th grade bunch coming up that, I mean, that they just walk through the conference, so
That's good.
being young, that'd be good.
Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Okay.